Happy Friday, everybody. Just wanted to give you a quick update. We definitely had a very successful open house at 6020 Kestner Circle in Alexandria, Virginia. After the first open house, we had multiple offers and now we're reviewing offers. So unfortunately, for buyers, that listing is off the market now and not available. And as I was talking to people at the open house and looking at the inventory, as you can see, it's been a tough market for buyers because not only are mortgage rates a little higher right now, but also prices are staying high and there's not much inventory. So if you look specifically at 6020 Kestner Circle, within a half a mile of that property, there are only three properties to choose from. There was a coming soon that was at 6005 Kestner Circle that was in Manchester Lakes, and that was coming on at 625,000. It did have a garage parking, so that was definitely desirable. However, if you look elsewhere near the listing, there was only two that was in the price range. One was at 6819 Signature Circle in Alexandria, and the other one was at 6013 Bradmore Street in Alexandria. And the first one was at 585,000 for a similar townhouse in the neighborhood, and the second one was 599,900, almost $600,000 for a townhouse in the neighborhood. After that, it jumped all the way up to about 700,000 for the next townhouse that was available, and then $1.4 million for the next townhouse that was available within a half a mile radius of the listing that we had. So as you can see, there's not much inventory. So I think for a lot of buyers, you really need to be flexible and know what location that you're open to looking at. And also in terms of price range, you need to go a little bit higher on the price range. Now, if we look at what's coming soon, it gives us a preview of what else is available outside of Manchester Lakes in the Kingstown area and focus specifically on townhouses. So aside from the 6005 Kestner Circle that I mentioned previously, there are only 5 other townhouses that are available that are similar interior row units, and they range from a low of 465,000 moving all the way up to about 725,000 for the other coming soon listing in Alexandria. Now there are 3 other end units that are townhouses in Alexandria, and they start at 439,900 and quickly move up to 650,000 and then to 775,000 that are end unit townhouses. So I think the one that's at 6609 Morning View Court in Alexandria, that's an end unit that's coming soon on April 18th, could be worth looking at. Now you have to pay attention to not just the location, but also the condition of the property. But it is listed at 439,900. So if you're a buyer out there that's looking this weekend, I would definitely look at not only what's available that's active with open houses, but I would also start looking at coming soons. And a lot of times for my buyers, I like to talk to the listing agent to get more details on the coming soon properties, try to get photos of it so you can get a sense of what the coming soon property will look like before you can see it in person when the status changes to active. Now, similar challenges of low inventory exist in different structure types. So I was looking at the coming soons for apartments, and for example, if we look specifically in Alexandria, there's only 2 condos that are available in Alexandria, and one of them is a 1-bedroom, 1-bath that's listed for 182,500. And the other one is a 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath condo that's listed for $519,950. Now, with that being said, a lot of times condos have higher condo fees. So I definitely encourage buyers to look into townhouses that typically have lower HOA fees than the higher condo fees. And also you have fewer neighbors. So those are desirable characteristics of townhouses. Now, surprisingly, when you look at the single families in Alexandria that are coming soon, I was surprised to see that there's actually more inventory with single families. Now, they come at a higher price. The single family detached properties in Alexandria starts at 525,000. That's in Alexandria, and it moves up very quickly into the 600, 700, 800,000, which is the sweet spots of pricing for single family in Alexandria. And then it quickly jumps over after that into the 900,000 range and into the over $1 million range plus. And it looks like there's probably approximately 21 coming soon properties in Alexandria. So that's a quick update and a look at a specific area in Northern Virginia in Fairfax County. Now, going back to a general overview, I was looking at the closings from the last 30 days in March and April. We definitely had a quick start in the spring because in March there's been 802 closings in the MLS system and already 114 closings in April. And I think that's pretty consistent with what I have read from the chief economist at Bright MLS. I was looking at the weekly snapshot for Virginia ending April the 2nd, 2023. And if you look at the new closed sales, it definitely spiked up compared to a week ago at 31.4%. But now keep in mind that's a lot lower compared to a year ago when there was a lot more activity because it's been down 45.6% in terms of new closed sales. And you'll see similar trends in the new purchase contracts, new listings, the ratio of pendings to 100 listings and showings. So you can look at that, comparing it to a year ago versus compared to a week ago. The long-term comparison from a year ago and the shorter term comparison from a week ago. So as you can see, there's been more and more activity as we get into the spring market. A lot less than last year, but it's starting to trend up, both in the new closed sales that I just mentioned, but also in new purchase contracts at 9.4%, and new listings are picking up at 10.7% compared to a week ago. In showings, I think it's been relatively slow, but I think for those that are looking in this market, they're pretty serious and they're making offers because compared to a week ago, there's been an uptick of 5.4% in terms of showings. So if you are looking to buy in Northern Virginia, definitely give me a call. Would love to do a free consultation with you to see what your home buying goals are and introduce you to people in my network to get you prepared, especially to get a pre-approval. Again, give me a call at 703-216-2692 or email me at Rayne@bhgpremier.com. Have a great weekend, everybody.